Hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Hopefully you all are doing well. I am David and I appreciate you joining me on this fragrance video today. Now, what are we going to be talking about in this video? We are going to be doing a first impressions over 4 samples I just got in. Now, I will say one of the samples here is something I've been wearing throughout today when I wore it to work. So I'm not going to spray it, but the air-free, we're going to spray it on skin. I didn't bring the testers. I'm going to try it. I got the one that I'm wearing currently, got it all over my neck and upper arm, so I'm probably going to spray the other ones on my wrist, my front of my hand and my forearm here, just testing them all out. But very excited to get these scents in. 2 of them I was looking to get for a while, and then the other 2, when I was just looking at the website I picked these up on, I was like, oh, I'll pick that up. And another one I've been kind of iffy on as well. So one of them I wasn't expecting anybody to have a sample of it, but another one, same kind of idea. I wasn't expecting to get a sample of it, but I was looking for a sample to try it out. But glad I have these 4 and can test them out and all that jazz and report back to you all. So I guess the one I'm wearing today is kind of a glorified first impression, I guess you could say. But the other 3 are going to be straight from the atomizer, first rip on the skin, and giving you my impressions of them. Can't wait to do that. I'm pretty excited, and I'm glad these came to my doorstep recently so I could be trying them out. I've been dying to try out some new scents, and it is almost the end of the year. I'm going to try to give you all a fragrance haul before the end of this year. Definitely want to get one more big haul, especially with Black Friday going on here. So, but if you are interested in any other fragrance content after you get done watching this video, make sure to check out the rest of my channel. And then also too, as well, I make fitness content, so if you're trying to get your health and wellness down before the end of the year, check those videos out as well. Appreciate the community, love the support from everybody. And if you want to be included in the last flavor of the month for 2024, like in a Q&A, I have already posted the question on the community tab, so make sure to check that out and leave your response so we can get into that on that video. Let's hop into this first impression. So first one I'm going to talk about today, and this is the scent of the day, is from the House of Guerlain, and it is their higher quality scent. So basically the upper tier, and usually I don't know if Guerlain's, I don't think they're niche. I think they're like a designer, but it's a designer house not a lot of people know, but I really enjoy their scents. I have a lot of the L'Homme Ideal line in my collection and glad to have it, but this is their higher end stuff. And the first one that I am going to be talking about here today is Tobacco Honey. Scoot up a little bit, show you all kind of the name. And I got these decants from Scent Bee USA, so appreciate that website, and good shipping, good quality, all that type of stuff. And basically more into the scent here, good atomizers as well from these decants. But from this scent here, when I sprayed it on first, I was like, this is already full bottle worthy. I don't need to even wear this the rest of the day. That honey note does complement that tobacco note in this fragrance here. That tobacco is going to be more of a dry tobacco per se, more of that pipe kind of tobacco, but the honey makes it feel like it's a sweet tobacco, and they go hand in hand. This has got a little oud in it as well. Overall, a little powder, like I said, the honey nuance tobacco, warm spice in this, got some that kind of DNA with it, and overall this is a very sexy scent. I got a compliment from one of my lady friends, and she was like, man, what are you wearing? She kept having to come back getting some whiffs, and I was like, I'm wearing Tobacco Honey. This stuff is excellent. And I'll first rip here, I'm giving this a 9.3 out of 10. I've been really on the tobacco hunt recently, trying to find these tobacco scents. I just recently got a sample of Parfums de Marla Herod. I'm going to have to pick up a bottle of that as well. But I've been really enjoying my tobacco scents and that honey nuance with this. And I'm a big fan of honey and scents, so this has also got a vanilla vibe to it as well. And then kind of in the back end, it's got little florals. So overall, this is one I couldn't recommend enough. Like I said, 9.3 right now. Very sexy date night. This is still pumping off my skin like crazy. This isn't one that I might have went nose blind to it. This is one right now I'm just getting wafts of it, so sometimes I won't smell it, sometimes I will. But overall, this is an excellent fall and wintertime stunner. If you're looking for something to impress, you enjoy some sweetness with some dry kind of tobacco feel. Overall, with some oud and vanilla in the background, and then some floral. I don't get much of the florals. I just get a little sprinkle kind of on the edges of it. But overall, tobacco honey, excellent release from the House of Guerlain. I cannot wait to get a full bottle in my collection. Now, next one, this is one that we are going to spray on skin, and this is the Ever Guerlain. So these two I've been really looking forward to getting, and this one's technically for women, but I was watching one of the Ever YouTubers, and he mentioned this as a scent that, you know, a man can pull off and all that type of jazz. So I picked it up, and it's called Fève Gourmand, I think, by the House of Guerlain. And here it is right there. And we're just going to spray this on the front of the hand. I'm going to be experimenting with, I guess, fragrance mix and matching, you know how some people like to do that. I'm going to be doing that when we smell all the different types, but that's what happens when you're testing fragrances out. You're just spraying them all over your skin, be like, oh, here, you know. So alrighty, first spray of Guerlain's Fève Gourmand. Can't wait to get into this one for sure. Let's do it on the wrist. There we go, excellent. Oh, this is pungent, and this is, oh my goodness. All right, let's go in for it. I could smell this through the air, very strong, kind of like the tobacco honey, but this one might be, you know how I like my gourmands, of course, but I'm excited to smell. Enough of me talking, let's get into it. Interesting, very different vibe from the up close, me smelling it, to far away. When I was getting that first spray of it, I was getting some kind of sweet, kind of fresh nuance to it, but up close, and now as I'm smelling it now, rum aspect to it, sweetness, very cacao. That cacao is coming up front when I'm smelling it from my front of my hand here. Man, but from the air, it smells something very unisex, but up close, it does smell like something like feminine. But don't get me wrong, a guy could pull this off. Both of these Guerlains, I'm guessing performances is going to be internal. They're going to be perfect for this fall and winter time if you're in the US. But these are very expensive scents, and I don't see them really getting released at discounters at all, so that's something to think about. But this Guerlain line is crazy to me right now. I'm going to give this one more whiff. Yeah, kind of a floral nuance to this one as well, but all up close, I'm getting that floral cacao type of vibe with this. But this is also like in the air, like far away. The floral thing is from the rose up close, but I'm getting the sweetness more. I'm getting more cacao, but in the air, sweetness. I'm getting that rum in the air, and I'm getting overall a spicy nuance with this one too. This one, I like the honey tobacco more, but this one's a stunner as well. I'm gonna have to go with a 9.0, plain and simple. Off first rip, these Guerlain fragrances are crazy to me. Excellent releases for sure. But yeah, very feminine up close, but very unisex away. So at least off my skin. Overall, it's got a little woody and smoky nuance to this as well, which I can get too. But overall, that rose is not too crazy. Mainly what I'm getting from this is in the opening, I'm getting that rum. I'm getting that cacao. I'm getting that sweetness, but also in the back, I'm getting a little smoky and woodiness. And then in the edges, I'm getting that, especially up close, I'm getting the rose overall. And I would say the rose isn't something that's it's more of that that kind of sexy rose, not the green type of rose. And what I mean by the green type of rose is like that fresh rose, okay? This is going to be more of your little sweet, buttery type of rose. Not the buttery aspect of it, but it does have that feel to it, that, if you get what I'm throwing down here, okay? So, Fève Gourmand, 9.0 out of 10. This one will definitely be one I'll gonna want to check out and get for myself here. Alrighty, the 2 Guerlains are down. So those are the 2 that I was really wanting to pick up. The other 2 were ones, one of them not expected, and we're gonna hop into that one next. And it's from the House of Bulgari, and it is their upper tier fragrance line, which everybody, you know, that line does have a lot of well-known fragrances, of course, and you know, the one everybody talks about is Tigar, from which that one's an excellent release. But this one I have is from the La Gemini line from Bulgari, and it is Guion. Hopefully I pronounced that right, Guion. So this one here, and we're gonna spray it on this front of the hand. And by the juice, this one looks like it's going to be fresh. The other 2 had like kind of colorful juice, the Fève Gourmand. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that one right. It had a pink juice, and then the honey tobacco kind of had an orange brown juice. So, alrighty, let's hop into this one. There we go. Ooh, okay. This is reminding me of something, but very well done, very strong in that opening. Alrighty, everybody, let's give a first whiff to Guion from the House of Bulgari. Oh, we are free for free right now, okay? These are excellent fragrances. Oh my goodness. This one is right up my alley. Some freshness, smoky, got a little incense nuance to this one. Man, this one's got a little freshness too. Patchouli, I got a patchouli. It's not that sweet patchouli, it's kind of more of that green patchouli and an earthy type of smell. This one would be an excellent, office scent for sure. Even because of that incense in here, this would be an excellent, like, you know, night fragrance as well. It's kind of treading both those, day and nighttime to me. Performance seems off first rip, I can't judge it, but all 3 of these scents seem like they're going to be lasting a long time, going to be projecting really good. Even this one, the fresher one. But that patchouli's really coming out. Like I said, getting some incense. It's a little green, if that makes sense. But, and I think the greenness is coming. I'm mistaking that for earthiness. That's what I'm trying to get. But I get some like green kind of little thing, and I think it's from the earth. You know, the earthiness in the scent. I'm getting that. Getting some florals, but it's a very appealing floral. It's not something that's like goes super feminine. It's more of that male floral, if you all are familiar with male scents that use florals. It's really rocking in that way. Patchouli, earthy, smoky with the incense here. Warm spice too, and it's got a balsamic vibe. Kind of bitter as well. Overall, this one for me right now, a first rip, definitely bottle worthy again. But, you know, these are heavily priced scents, so I don't know when I'm going to get a bottle, but it's in the back of my head, back of my list. So this one is going to be a 9.0. Going to go at 9.0. These are great. These are excellent. These are all fitting my taste, I would say. But yeah, I think the freshness is also with this one coming from that white floral aspect as well. Patchouli giving it depth with the incense too. Alrighty, last but not least is from Bond number 9, and it is, of course, one of my favorite niche houses. We're gonna go with, it's in the Dubai line. This is another expensive line, and this is Dubai Indigo. Dubai Indigo here. And I heard this one reminds people of one of their popular scents, Greenwich Village, but don't quote me on that. I'm going to give my opinion about this, and I cannot wait to hop into it. We're going to spray it on the forearm here. So let's get into bottle number 9, Dubai Indigo. There we go. Spray it up. Put that one there. See what we're working with. Alrighty, let's go in. First rip of Dubai Indigo from the House of Bond number 9. Okay. So let me get one more. Let me get one more smell. Okay, this is great. This is great. I would say out of everything here, it is probably my 4th favorite, but this is still good. This is something that I still would want to pick up, and I would still be happy with it in my collection overall. These are all, you know, I will say excellent. The first three are excellent. This is great. This is still something that I would seek out and get a bottle, and it's in the back of my head. It's on my list. And the reason for this, I really enjoy it. It's fresh, but it's very floral, fruity. Got some fruity aspects. Got it smells like peach in here, and I really enjoy my peach. And this is a fresher take on that peach note here. It's not kind of a it's not like a Tom Ford bitter peach type of thing. It's sort of that sweet peach. Okay, that's what I'm going with. And then you got the floral aspect as well, but this has got something else in it I can't really put my mind on. It smells like leche. I might be wrong. That note's pretty not used very often, I would say, but it smells like that to me. But overall, this has got white florals, a little citrus, musky. You gotta like your musky scents to enjoy this one here. Tropical as well, very tropical. But yeah, overall, this one seems like it's gonna perform. It's gonna last a while. This one would be more for me per se, spring and summertime. It would have some depth to wear in the fall and winter, but this scent here would excel in that spring and summertime. So that would be something to look at. But this seems like the performance, the longevity is gonna last for you. Overall, my rating on this is an 8.7 out of 10. Still something high up in the rankings. I need, you know, overall, these 4, I feel like I went 4 for 4. Very successful. Smell that one. Smell that one. And, you know, the good thing about the Dubai Indigo, it's not too floral. It's like the Bulgari in a sense. It's not really floral. You just get the floral aspects on the outside of the scent here. But yeah, everybody, that is my first impressions over these 4 scents. Let me know in the comments if you all have tried them before. I'll be very interested to hear. And yeah, with all that being said, I will see you all in the next video.